Hey, Ann, how you doing? Is it still raining a lot there? It's pouring here. It's been raining for the last hour pretty hard. It's raining, it's pouring. Try not to be snowing. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's raining here now. You need a nap for real? I can't nap during the day, man. I'll be finished. I gotta stay awake all day. I need to go sleep at night. I can't. I have to be really, really tired in order to like not like sleep, be too sleep during the day. But now it's pouring here. Hey, Shania, how you doing? But yeah, it's pouring here right now. You hear a noise in the back? That's my dryer. It's got like 5 minutes left. See, let me just see this real quick. Tomorrow is the 27th, right? Cool. All right, that's done. All right. Mm. You have a portable ice maker in your room? Dang, you like that? Any ice maker? I don't have a ice. I don't have a fridge with ice in it. I'm not really an ice person. I don't like cold ass things or cold ass drinks either. Cold drinks give me fucking like brain freeze. That's why I don't really like care to have ice around. If I need ice, I can just make it in the trays and shit. You eat ice all day? Oh damn, I can't do that. That's too damn cold for me. Fuck that. I get brain freeze when I have too much cold in my mouth. I don't know. That's just way too cold. You know, way too cold. Can't remember what the heck I was gonna eat. Oh yeah. Uh, something I can't remember what the hell I was gonna eat. My drying thing is finished. You guys probably hear it, but it's probably not that bad. Mm, you're an ice queen. Do you know that there's a place in Bermuda called Ice Queen? Nine. Here we go. It's finally done. I ain't gotta listen to that shit. Alien hits you with a flashy thing. That's why he forgot. Oh yeah, that's what it probably was. Definitely. For sure. For sure. It's still pouring. My sister's gotta walk to her car. She's gonna get drenched. I think she has an umbrella. She'll be fine. I can't remember where the heck I put this thing I had. I hate when I don't remember where I put shit. I got this new computer, so like I can't remember where the hell I put this calendar thing that I had. Hmm. It's fucking annoying. It's annoying. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, I know where it is. No one I can't find it. Dumbass. Nah, where she's going, it's not going to be muddy. She'll probably get, her shoes will probably get wet, like puddles and shit. But she's in the city, so everywhere she walks is concrete. 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 Which I know where it is now. It's in my PDF files. Mommy need vitamins. Yeah. Oh my god. Why doesn't this work? I can't stand when things like don't work properly. I'm trying to like search for something and I'm clicking the thing and it's like it won't work. Why? Why do you have to aggravate me? Okay, so how do you check the thing, man? What the fuck? Yes, we are. We are definitely still in the retrograde. And it's very annoying. It's been very annoying. Survey. No. Statements, invoices. Yep, the retrograde has done a big number on a lot of people, but I've been cool. It hasn't been acting up with me that much, thank God. Knock on wood. But yeah, um, I'm so glad that it hasn't been a factor. Here it is. Yes, finally, I got it. Yay! I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, this year's been great so far because, like I said, I got my van. I got my brand new van. I got a brand new computer. My sister sold her car yesterday and got a brand new car yesterday. We just went to pick up my nephew's bike. It looks really nice, like this blue little cute bike. So my other nephew rode it home, but it's pouring rain, so we can't really go out there and ride it. But he has till August before he gets his license, so he's gonna practice on. I told him tomorrow I'll take him down the hill and we'll go practice. So he's all excited. So we've gotten all new shit. Everything is like different around here now. It's like we're all happy that We life is different. It's a lot different. These guys are getting older and older. I can't believe the youngest one's about to get on a bike. But he was so happy to get it. Oh, nice, man. That's cool. It's nice to get new shit, isn't it? All right. Yeah, it's been good so far. I haven't had no complaints. I've gotten a lot of things that I need. I got my workshop done. My workshop's done. I got everything like I can possibly think of. I got everything like I really, really need and really wanted to get done. So like I'm happy that everything's working out for me and my family and my nephews and my sister and you guys. So everything's looking good. Um, so yeah, things are good. I mean, everything good happens. Like yeah, we did. We absolutely did. You're right. We absolutely did claim it last year, and so we did. You know, it's the best thing in the world is to already claim it. I told everybody last year before in December. I told everybody, that's what you're referring to now, but I remember last year we were saying that we're gonna get everything we do. We're gonna say fuck everybody and do what we gotta do and make sure we do what's right for us. And that's the best decision that I made was keeping my word to myself and making sure I do everything I have to do. And it was the best decision I made. So I remember saying that last year, yeah, that I'm gonna make life better and do what I have to do and make sure I change everything and make sure I make my life better. But this has been a great year. I've gotten everything I possibly need. You know, so I'm grateful, very very grateful. And last year I got a new washer and dryer. I got a lot of things. Last year and this year, everything I have is new, 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 and it's like it's so nice to have. So nice to have new shit, man, and finally be able to afford things and just be happy having it. That's the best part of living is making sure that you have everything you need, have everything you want. That's pretty much it. Yeah, cool. I just got that. I just checked my shit and I got paid by YouTube. It's in my account. That's good. Yay. That just paid for my electricity bill. See? That's what I tell people, Sometimes everything pays for something. That's the best part of. All right, cool. My bills are all paid. I have to remember to pay this bill today. Make sure I pay my shit, and I'm good to go. All right, cool. Good to go. Last year you were bored. Not this year. Yeah, this year has been good so far. And I'm not gonna let a retrograde or Gatorade or any fucking shit get in my way. I'm gonna make shit happen. And I already have. I just wanna make sure everybody else is good. Now everybody else is good. My sister's got her new car. She's getting child support now. So now I can rest. Now I can like finally thank God over and over and over every day for making it happen. And I can take a pat on my back now for making sure that nobody was doing the wrong thing, you know, because I have to keep my cool too. Because if everybody, these guys like to follow my lead, so I have to make sure I don't crash out. You know what I'm saying? Because if I crash out, they're gonna crash out and fucking go crazy. So I gotta make sure I stay sane for everybody else. So I gotta always make sure that I don't go and do dumb shit. When I went to go get the bike just now with my nephew, the lady there, she knows me. She's like my age. She was like, I remember you. You was always speeding up and down. You always had a different bike. You were really good at bikes. Everybody used to talk about your bike all the time. I was like, yep, that's me. I was crazy. When I was young, I did a whole pile of dumb shit. I raced up and down on my bikes. I used to fix bikes and make them fast. And I used to paint bikes. I used to do it. I used to take a whole bike apart and put it all back together. I was really good at that. I was really good at like mechanics and shit like that. So as soon as we got home, I took the chamois out and I told my nephew, look, you gotta wipe this bike off. Don't leave it wet. It's a brand new bike. So he chamoised it off. He dried it off with the chamois thing. I showed him how to do it, and then now the bike's all nice and dry. I said, this bike didn't cost $5, yeah? It's fucking good. I gotta teach him because they didn't have a dad to teach him. So I'm trying to teach them like keep your bike looking good, keep it clean, and it'll last for a very long time. Don't fuck around. So I was also looking at bikes because the girl was like, You don't have a bike?" I said, "No, I haven't owned a bike in years because I just don't want one." You know, and I said I ride these guys' bikes when they're not here. And then I was looking at this really pretty green. It was a green, black, and gray bike there. It's a big bike, but it's like perfect for me. I love it. I've always wanted to get one. She was like, "Yeah, we have two in stock right now." And I was like, "Yeah, fuck, I want to get one, but I don't want to get one now because it's not summertime yet. I want to get a bike. I might get a bike in the summertime, and then when my nephew goes 16, we can all go for like a bike ride and stuff. I'm sure they would love that. We can all take bike rides, and I can show them all around Bermuda and stuff, and show them what roads they can go to. So I don't want to get a bike right now. It's still winterish type of not winter, but it's still like shitty weather. You hear the red bird in the background? The red bird singing. Here he goes. There he is. Now I'm never scared to, I mean, I'm scared of the traffic. The traffic is ridiculous. Like people are very bad on the road. That's why I won't get a bike. I'd rather be in a car if somebody hits me. But if you get hit on a bike, you're gonna know about it. So like I don't want to be on a bike. That's the only reason I don't have a bike. But if I do get a bike, I'm gonna ride it, man. It's nice. Like it's a nice day during the day, not at night. I'm gonna drive like ride it during the day just to go down to the store and back. So I definitely want to get a bike. Definitely. But not now. But I'll get one. But that bike that they have down, the one I saw today, I was like, fuck, I want this thing so bad. I would love to get that bike. Oh my god. Yes, for sure. I would love to get it. I don't know. I might get it. I'll see what happens. I kind of like don't want to really get it right now, but if I don't get it now, I might not be able to get it at all. But I don't know. I'll see what happens. But I love it though. It's really nice. It's a really nice bike. Yeah, a lot. There's a lot here that have destroyed their lives. A friend of mine that went to school with me, we were racing one night, and when I left, I heard my friend call me and said, "Hey, dude," his name's Mark too. He's like, "Hey, Mark crashed out, man. He hurt his back. That he's got to get put on a stretcher. Let's hope he's not paralyzed." And I was like, "What? I just left there." And he's like, "Yeah, he hit the wall when he came down. He lost control." I was like, "Oh fuck." So he ended up going to the hospital, and he was almost paralyzed, but thank God he wasn't. And I see him till today, and he still walks with like a limp. Like his whole hip is like fake. Like he's got like a plastic hip or whatever the heck they have. Whatever, like a, like a, not obviously like it's not his hip replacement or whatever. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can become a vegetable if you're on those bikes doing dumb shit. And sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes you can. I forget the person that was in here the other day, and I can't remember who it was now. But anyway, I read for somebody, and I said I see this guy here, and I got like an accident type thing, and then um, I was in the person. I was saying to the person like they must have they lost control of their car and died. So you can die in a car, you can die in a bike, you can die anytime, anywhere you want. Somebody hits you, you hit them. It's sad. It's like a lot of bad things can happen. And you can go on a bus, you can go on a plane. It doesn't matter. Like your life is always in someone else's hands. Sometimes. Yeah. That's why me personally, I'm very, very careful when I'm on the road. I don't speed anymore. I don't do stupid shit. I don't overtake people. I just take my time. I say, I'm good. I'm going home. I'm not in a rush. I'm gonna make it. I'll be fine. And I'm not gonna you know, put myself in jeopardy. And I'm always when my mom took her driver's license test, the man said you have to really focus on everybody else's actions except for yours. Because you know where you're going, but you gotta see who's coming towards you. And he's right. And ever since my mom told me that, I always look at everybody else, make sure they're not gonna hit me. So I'm like, you ain't hit me, mofo. No, no. I've had a few accidents, but I haven't. I wasn't the one who caused. I wasn't. I only kind of caused one accident. I was in the army truck coming home one day, and I went to. I was going into a gate, and as I was coming like this, a bike was coming fast, and he came so fast that he clipped the end of the Land Cruiser Jeep that I had. This truck, like, so he clipped the end of it, and so it was my fault because I was in his lane, but it also was his fault because he was going too damn fast. If he was going slow, I would have made it, and he would have made it. And that's what I explained to the police officer. I was like, "Look, you see where my truck is? It's at the very end coming in. He hit the end of my truck, you know? So, but it's still my fault because I was in his lane. By law, it's my fault. Everything else was like, just people hitting me and shit. Oh, hey, Maria, how you doing? I'm good, darling. I don't know. Usually Dan's like one of the first ones in here. He must be getting his ears pulled. I'm doing good, Maria. It's pouring rain here, so I'm kind of here for now. My sister's knocking off now at 6 o'clock. It's 6:07 here, so she's gonna be home in probably a half an hour. I'm gonna go talk to her after she gets here. Exactly, Ann. That's what happens. You're at work, but Walter called and he's been so sweet. See? That's why I always tell you, I don't know what the hell your problem is. You're always worrying about Dan Walter. Walter loves you. I tell you that already. He ain't worried about nobody else's coochie. He wants Maria's coochie. You worried too damn much. He ain't going nowhere. He wants that Maria cooch. He ain't worried about nothing else. Once a man finds a woman they love, they ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean, huh? Oh, I saw your little short video where you were making a face and then you showed like your computer and like your little area. I meant to tell you that because I was doing something when you were telling me that, but then I remember seeing it. You tagged me in the video or whatever. I saw it. Yeah. So you're ready to go then. See, you're all ready. You're all ready to go. See, you should go live. What you gotta do is go live now. You sprung. And here's Maria. Here's Maria. Maria can't get enough of me. Even at work, Maria can't get enough. All she does is think about coming on here to me, asking about Walter. I'm gonna read what you said. Man, I'm really starting to stress a lot with that lady and things over there, but with me he was super nice. Yeah, see, I tell you he's alright. I keep telling you every day you ask. I tell you every day, you and Walter's fine. See, and you just finished saying Walter's been so nice and so sweet. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Yeah, they say I'm hilarious. I should have been a stand-up comic, comedian. He's like syrup. Nah, it's raining harder now. Shit. Oh boy. You are. You are a crazy cat lady. You're whatever they want you to be. The haters were all absent today. They must have diarrhea then. You can thank me for that. I do a diarrhea spell on my haters, and then my friends' haters get it too. It reciprocates. So they're probably when I say that on here, people actually they say, "Oh fuck, Mark's gonna put a diarrhea spell on me." Yup. Keep acting up. All right. What I'm getting here, Maria, is you got the lover's card. So, like I say every day, the love between you and Walter is good. I see a lot of love, a lot of like deep feelings, being, sharing each other your emotions, testing your sincerity to each other to see if you really love each other and really care. Um, Another thing here is I just see like he's worried about stuff. He's worried about like not being with you in like physical presence, and like he's probably like feeling like he might be feeling maybe a little insecure because he feels like he owes you more time, or he needs to tell you more things, or he wants to like express himself more but he doesn't. um but he's just content with being like the way it is right now. which I already told you already. But right now, he's kind of like um, finding out what new plans he can have, what new wishes he wants. He wants to be more like, he wants to attempt to be more and more hopeful, more confident. He might not be as confident as he wants to be, right? He might be confident around you, but he's just trying to find more confidence within himself. Like he wants to feel more like strong and more and have more strength to do the things that he needs to do. So right now he might be uncertain about himself, but with you, it's perfectly fine. He just wants to be more active and more determined and more like he wants to have more power over himself and over the situations that he's in because he feels like he doesn't have enough power right now. But it looks like he's very good at his job, but he wishes that he had like a better job or he had like a better position or he had like, a responsibility that doesn't need to be like stressful. I get him here though. I see him here in the cards. But you don't show up. It just shows that he knew this is about him. Like I tell you all the time, I never really get anything bad on your end, which is good. Not that I'm looking for it, but that's good though. It's always like on his end type of thing. Nothing bad, but like, just more like mental worry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see like the worry from him. Yeah, see, I got worry again. Worry again. Yeah, right. Damn birds. All right, so what I got here, I asked, how does he feel about you? Like overall, he feels like you have energy, you have courage. He likes the way you are. He likes the way that you control your life and you control the situations that you're in. He looks like he's not sleeping very well. Looks like, he's kind of like feeling kind of like, he worries about you thinking that he's with his baby mama still or he's with another woman. Like he worries about you, maybe the lady at work or whatever. But he thinks that you might think that he's like, cheating on you, or you might think that he's with another woman, or he might be a dog in real life. He fears that you fear, like he fears that you think that he's doing something else with somebody else. That's probably why he's being very nice, because he wants to reassure you that you're the only person that's in his life. So he likes that, and you show up here in the reading right here. I asked, how does he feel about you? So you show up here. Yeah. So he feels that way about you. He feels like, I hope she doesn't deliberately think that I'm like, don't give a fuck about her, or I'm with some other woman or something like that. That's not what I'm doing. Like, he doesn't want you to think that about him. He wants you to know that the only person that he wants is you. So he probably fears that you think that about him. So, yeah. But otherwise, that I don't see nothing bad. I got the lovers card, so that's good. Right. Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't want to talk about that lady, because he doesn't want you to think that he's with that lady or he talks to her, because he'll think that you might get jealous or you might get upset that he's talking to another woman. And even if he does, he doesn't give a shit about her like that. Yeah. The cards will show if he's like this, if he's doing dumb shit too. But I asked how he feels about you, and that's how he feels. He feels like you don't trust him, or you don't think that, you might think that he's with somebody else. Yeah, see that's his way of saying, I don't give a fuck about her, you know? Yeah, exactly, which is great. But that's a Scorpio thing. My nephew is like that too. I'll say to him, "Hey, look, blah blah blah." And he'll change the subject. He's like, "I don't give a fuck about them. Talk about something else." And I'm like, "Okay, you're learning." Because sometimes we talk about his father, which they don't really speak to. Well, they don't speak to him at all because of what he's done to the mother and me and them. So they don't speak to him at all. It's been almost like it's been a long time since they spoke, like over a year and a half now, which is sad for him, not for them. Yeah, my Scorpio nephew, he always likes to change the subject. He's like, I don't give a fuck about them. I'll call about this. So that's why Walter probably has that energy too. Well, they can think whatever they want, and until they see evidence, then they can say whatever they want. People don't think anything. People don't think that I'm with anybody or anything because I pretty much come right out and say it. If I'm with somebody, I'll tell you. I'll be honest. But if I'm not with anybody, then I'm gonna tell you I'm single. I don't give a fuck. You welcome, Maria. No problem, sweetheart. Everything's good. Just probably like reassure him that he's okay. But you know that you're not thinking that he's doing anything. I don't care what anybody thinks. People. When I used to go to family functions a few years ago, when I was single, like my uncle and some other people were like, my granny would be like, "Oh, you don't want a girlfriend? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "So what you mean I don't want a girlfriend? Haven't you seen the women that I've been with? So when I'm with a woman, you don't say anything. You act like you don't see me with a woman. But when you don't see me with a woman, I have a problem, right? By the way, how's your life going? Yeah, exactly. Shut your bitch ass up. Don't worry about me and what I'm doing. My dick ain't for you. Fuck you talking about? It's just like work. When I'm working hard, nobody says, "Oh yeah, Mark's working hard. I saw him at this job. He was all dirty. He was working hard. But oh my god." Now it's like, "Oh, what? You're not working? You're all clean." I was like, "Yeah, because I got a shower and I got my clothes on. I don't care. You don't know what I'm doing with my life anyway." The other day, I told this guy I sell drugs for a living, and he started laughing at me. He actually thought I was serious. Because, yeah, man, I haven't seen you out on the streets, man. I don't even see you in your car. I said, I sold my car. Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, that's my van right there. He goes, oh, man, a brand new van. I said, yeah, I've been selling drugs for the past 2 years, so I finally bought a new van. And I said it seriously. I said, yeah, I'm selling drugs. Yeah. And he started laughing. And then he just walked away as if to say, Mark's making fun of me now. Yeah, like, fuck you, man. What's wrong with you? Hey, don't worry about my life. If I ask you about your damn life, no, then don't ask me about mine. Don't worry about what I'm doing. You don't know me. I planted a hedge in front of my wall here so people down the bottom of the hill can't see if I'm home or not. Because people used to say, hey, I just drove across the bottom of the hill. I looked up and I saw your car. You home? I was like, duh. They're like, y'all come up there real quick. I'm like, fuck, you people drive on this part of the road to see if I'm up, if I'm home. Then I started parking my car over the other side so they can't see me. And then now I have it now because I planted the hedge, it's grown and you can't see my car no more. And I'm like, yes. Now I don't have nobody calling me to say they can see my car. Fuck out of here, man. Leave me alone. And like people don't know that I do this, right? So like they don't know that I get paid to do this shit, to this stuff. And I'm not gonna tell them anyway because it's none of your business. I don't have to tell you. Nobody in this room has to tell anybody about them their life. Keep your life very secluded, very, very discreet. The more you say about your life, the more people that's gonna hate on you, more people are gonna not dislike you, more people are gonna try and get what you got, more people are gonna be envious and jealous, and more people are gonna want to know how you do what you do. That's why I don't say shit. That's why I don't really tell. I don't tell nobody about my psychic life. Nobody here in Bermuda knows about it. Only maybe one or two people, but they don't come in here, and that's the way I like it. Leave me alone. Yeah, exactly. Not today. Yeah. I've learned not to pay too many people attention because I'll make fun of people. If I talk about certain things, it's because I'm like being sarcastic or I'm making fun of them or something from for like even thinking about stupid shit like. But I don't. I honestly, genuinely don't care about what people think about me because if I worry about what you say about me or what you think about me, then life is never going to be the same. Never. I'm always going to be worried about pleasing you and pleasing what you say about me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to allow you to like get in my shit. Hell no. No, no. No, no. Your sister in law gave you that coffee mug. Not today, Cupid. I say not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. No, no. Not today. Not any day. Go away. Shit, my sister in law, oh, my brother in laws never gave me shit. Well, one brother in law did, but he's gone now. I took his shit. That's everyone. Everyone is like that. A lot of people will always find a regular person that they can have, but there's more of a. See, the thing is for the past umpteen years and for generations, you can find anybody you want, but it might not be the right person. And everyone has preferences. Everybody has preferences. And everybody doesn't respect people's preferences. They just think that, oh, yeah, you should just be married, don't matter who it is. You have to be married. You have to have a child. You have to, like, have sex. You have to have a house. You have to have a bike, a car. You have to have a job. You have to do this. You have to do that. I don't have to do anything. You can do it because that's what you believe. But I don't have to. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because it don't phase me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no hoe. You must got me fucked up. I ain't worried about that shit. I can go out every night and go bar hopping. I can go out and go find some drunk hoe or some regular bitch. I can go to the city every day and just walk around in a nice outfit and just try and talk to shit to women all day and see if I can pick up somebody. But for what? That's not what I want to do. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in being with a woman that is going to be with me and then leave me, or I'm going to leave her, or I'm going to make a big mistake. And I'd rather not try at all. And I'd rather not have anybody than to try and to like regret it. So I've always been the type of person that whatever happens, happens. So if it falls into my lap, I'll take care of it. If it's meant for me, it's gonna be meant for me. But I've always been the type of person if I go and force myself to do something, it's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? Like when I went on my own, everybody told me no, don't do it. And then I did it because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And it was the best decision that I made, working for myself. Same thing when I came on here. Oh, don't do that psychic shit, man. That's working for the devil and blah blah blah. Oh, that's something that your parents are not gonna be approving of that. You got to make sure you're in tune and you do chakras and you do fucking Reiki and you stick a fucking sage stick up your ass and you got to make sure that you got to do all these meditations and man, that shit's all bullshit. You label this type of stuff. It's not that's not how it works. And I've already been proof of that already. I don't do none of the above because I know that shit's all bullshit. It's just a label people put on people. That's all. It don't phase me. That's why I always encourage everybody. I don't discourage anybody. I never discourage anybody from doing anything. But if I see bad cards or I see you're in a bad situation or I see somebody bad around you, I would say, look, if I was you, I'm what the cards are saying, don't deal with this person. But you do whatever you want. It's your life. That's what I say. And people can't say I don't say it because it's all here. I tell people everything. Yeah, this unnecessary. All you have to do is believe. If you believe, you will receive everything you can possibly think of. And that's what it all boils down to is receiving and believing. Believing and receiving. It's that simple. You ain't gotta do all this extra bullshit. No, no, hell no. I don't do none of that. All I do is pray. I pray every day before I go to sleep. I pray during the day sometimes. I always talk to spirit all day, talk to myself. I organize what I need to do. I just do what I do what's right for me. I feel like I want to do something, I'm going to do it. If I feel like I need to do something, then I'm going to get it done. I don't need nobody's approval. Hell no. I would never do what I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. And if I'm leading the way, then we're going somewhere. And if you're leading the way, probably not. Because you're probably not like me. That's what I tell people. You ain't like me, and I ain't like you. And if you ain't leading nothing, then how am I supposed to follow you? You know? That's what I tell people. You ain't leading no way. I'm about that life, but are you? That's what I tell them. Are you about that life? Obviously not, because if you was, you'd be doing the same shit. You won't be here fucking complaining to me. That's what I say. Well, with relationships, I go with the flow. So if I meet somebody and I like them, I'm gonna like go towards them. I'm gonna talk to them, see where their mind's at, see what they're about, see if they're full of shit, and then like that. Then I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna like see what the person's about. And if that person's like good for me, then I'm gonna be like, this person's good for me. So I'm gonna like try and be with them. Or I'm gonna try and see where their head's at, or see if I can be in a relationship with somebody like this, or whatever the case may be. But I'm never going to do something just because people say to do it. If that was the case, I won't be who I am. And I'll be living a lie. I'll feel fake as fuck, which I don't want to feel. I never ever want to feel like a fake person. And I never will do that. I'm never going to be fake. Hell no. I was talking about fake ass people all day today with my friend. We were talking about all the fake ass people that we have in our lives and all the fake people from back in the day. And then I looked at him and I was like, this guy lies so much. Oh my God. He's my boy and all, but he over exaggerates and he lies and shit. But I'm like, yeah, whatever. Sometimes you just gotta listen to people and just be like, yeah, all right, bro. Because you gotta realize that nobody's perfect, including yourself. And then if you can just, lend your ears or your hearing to somebody, like, then you can just listen to them and say, thank God I'm not in the situation this person was in. But at least some people admit their faults and take accountability, and those are the people that I admire. I always admire people who take accountability for their actions. Always. If somebody said, "Hey, Mark, I fucked up. I did a bad thing. I'm gonna take accountability and fix it." Okay, cool. I respect you for that. Right too. Yeah, that's every day for me. That's the story of my life. A lot of people can't handle the truth or they don't want me to tell the truth. They think that I'm rude because I do. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I kind of, when I read things on here, I kind of know that people's mind does it too. I can't stand spell check. That shit's the most annoying shit ever. I wanted to spell something the other day and it kept spelling the opposite thing. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So when it doesn't want to spell, I just keep pressing the last letter. So if it doesn't want to say shit, I'll put SHITTTTTTTT until it goes away. That's what I do now. And people are like, yo, what? I mean, my sister be like, why'd you like stress that one word? I said, because it won't let me say it the regular way. It just is fucking dumb. What do you want me to do? So she'll just laugh. I was like, try it on your phone. You'll see. That shit don't want to spell that word. Or what it is like you have abbreviations and things and it doesn't want to abbreviate it. Yeah, see? It's just crazy. Stupid ass spell check. That shit's so annoying. I can't remember. I gotta remember next time I start typing shit, I gotta remember the word that I always try to type and it doesn't want to do it. Because it's like a word that, it's not, it's like, like a, because after you like spell certain things, it keeps it in the phone. So when you do start to type it, it already knows that, hey, it's not a word, but, it's something that you use. So they'll have it there. But, whatever. I can't be bothered with that bullshit. Piggy, you all right? You're over there making off. She's something else. You all right, baby? Yeah, that's what it does because it tries to rearrange the spelling. You got the life, don't you? She had a bad dream. You all right, baby? What's the matter? You okay? Mommy's coming in a little while, okay? When mommy comes in, we'll go home. We'll go over to mommy's, okay? Because mommy wants to see you. All right? You got to get used to mommy's new car so you can hear the sound. She's been a good girl. So I have like I bought these 5 fish, right? They're called convict cichlids. They're like these silver fish and they have like these blue and gray like fins and stuff. They're pretty fish. And I bought 5 of them and they were like that size when I bought them, right? Now they're huge, right? And they had babies twice already. And the first lot of babies are now that big now, like the same size as what I bought then. There's like 5 babies in there and 5 adults. And then they just had babies again, but they're all gone now. They must have ate them all. That's what they do. They make babies and sometimes they eat them. But they didn't eat the fresh lot. She likes car rides. Yeah, she goes in the back of the car sometimes. She doesn't like it particularly, but she'll go. When we used to take her to the vet, she knew where she was going, so they like didn't want to go. She didn't want to go. But then the vet comes here now because she's getting older. But the vet does like house visits. So the vet comes here to see her, and they go crazy when she lets the veterinarian do whatever they want to her. They lifted up her paw, gave her like a needle and shit, like a vaccine or whatever. Then they checked her whole body, and she was just like, "Yay, they're touching me, cool." And then they're like, "Oh my god, her heartbeat is so nice. She's got such a great heart. Her heart is like the heart of a 2-year-old dog." And I'm like, "Yeah, you wouldn't think she was 10." Yeah, they eat the regular fish eat the babies, you know. So they're called cichlids, and those type. I mean, I'm sure other fish do it, but I had fish called African cichlids. They were like a rainbow looking color, and they used to like breed like every month they were breeding, and every month there would be like 500 babies in there all over the tank, and I would scoop some of them out, and they would attack the net, and I would put them in another tank and breed them, and like not breed them, I would like get them big, and like out of like 100 babies, 25 will survive, and I used to sell them back to the place, to the fish place. But now I haven't done it in years, and I don't want to do it. But with these fish, I can do it if I wanted to. So I told my nephews, I'm not gonna do that. I said, just leave them in the tank; they'll be fine. They're not gonna die. They'll be okay. And if they do, oh well. But yeah, they eat the babies too. I know they do. I've seen them do it. And the other fish, they'll eat them. They'll be like, yeah, good, some bait. Hey, it's free food. Fish eat fish anyway. They eat each other every day. So it's a normal thing for them to eat their own babies and shit. And they chase each other around and stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, snacks. Yeah. Hey, at least it's free. It's free food. And I think they're about to have babies again because I see the female, she's like very dark. They change color. She gets very, very dark, and they make like a sinking like in the gravel. They make like this little like hole. It's like a curve. So that way the babies are on the rocks and stuff. So like the male, he's not standing, but he swims on the side, and he's huge. And he's bigger than all the other ones, and he's like floating there, and he's making sure that no one comes near, and the other three are just swimming on the side, like, yeah. So like right now, earlier today, I saw her like nesting the like right next to the nest of the babies, or like the eggs or whatever the heck it is. Like she was there, and her color was dark, as to say, yeah. I know those fish very well. 'Cause I used to have them for years and years and years. I had really pretty fish, man. And they grew, I had them for so long, they grew so big. And then I got rid of them. I didn't want to get rid of them, but I did. It was too much. It was too expensive for like, to maintain. And then I sold my tank, and my nephew started getting into it, and I gave him all my stuff. And yesterday I gave my rest of my stuff to my other friend. I just get rid of shit because I don't really want. I'm not gonna deal with it no more. Yeah, like the turtles. I told my friend that I took the turtles down there to the creek, and they took off, and he was laughing. He almost choked on his drink. He goes, "Oh, I remember you had those nice turtles." I said, "Look, but those things were like this big, and they ended up being that fucking big, right? Within like 3 years, they grew big, and I couldn't. You could. They don't. I don't. I felt bad for them. I was like, these fucking big ass turtles in this small ass tank. We'd have to get like a. And if I get a bigger tank, they're gonna get even bigger. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna put these mofos in the creek, put them in a big ass. They got a big creek and a pond. It's like, and I went there like about I don't know, maybe a month ago. I went there to look for him, and I saw him. I saw one of them. I saw the big bastard because he's big as shit. So I saw him, and he had his neck like, and I started like talking to him. I was like, hey, Mike. I was like, hey, Raph. His name's Raph, Raph and Bud. So I was like, Raph, that's you? And he stuck his like neck up like this. I have the video. I have to show you guys. This shit was funny as hell. And my nephew was like, I knew you loved those damn turtles. You miss them, don't you? I said, actually, I do. I love those turtles. They were cool as shit, even though they were a pain in the ass and they were dirty as shit. And I had to maintain them a lot. I said, but I really enjoyed them. They were cute. They were big ass hands and shit. And they had these really cool claws and had this little red streak on their eye. Those things were cool. I love them. I miss them. But I can go down to the creek and look at them. You know, it's called Mills Creek where I put them. But I told my friend, I said I rested them on the dock thing, and they dove right over, man, right inside the pond. Didn't even know what the fuck is there. They didn't give a shit. They was like, look, I freed them, man. I'm out of here, bro. So yeah, it was funny. There's about 10 turtles there, but they're all small. So when I came across, I saw the big one there. I was like, oh, look at that bastard. I said, that's him. And they know. They knew me. I might go down there and throw some shrimp in the water. I have some. I bought some shrimp. I might throw some in there for him. My nephew was like, "You really gonna go down there and do that?" I said, "Yeah, man. I feel sorry for my. I said I haven't seen my boys in a good while. I said I'll treat them like that. I said I like those turtles, man. They're cool. All right, my sister, she just got home, so I'm gonna go visit her. Let me just actually check if she's here because I heard a car come in. I think it's her. Yeah, the car's here. All right, cool. I'm gonna go see what she's up to. I'm gonna make some dinner, and I'll be back probably later. Let me just check something. Hey, Tanya. Wild storm is coming for us very soon. Oh no, it's raining here. It's been raining here for the past 2 hours. Anne said it was raining cats and dogs where she is, and now you're telling me you're about to have a storm. Shit. All right, so Celtics play tonight at 11 o'clock. All right, cool. So I got time. I'll come back after dinner and hang out with you guys till 11, and then I'll go watch the game. That's perfect. It's the biggest one. They are hyping it up. Oh no. Make sure you got the generator set up, Tanya. I'm just reminding you. Make sure you got the generator hooked up. Make sure you have water. Make sure you like get a cooler and put some ice in it just in case and fill it up with water so you have water and ice. Yeah. And just make sure you got everything you need. Got a headlamp, yep, a candle. Make sure you got toilet paper. Fill up the bathtub, yep. You got it. You're good to go. See? You're all right. See? But I just wanted to remind you because last time I reminded you about the generator thing. Just make sure like you had the key and all that stuff. All right, I'm gonna go see my sister and get some dinner, and then I'll be back on here. I'm probably like about 2 hours from now. I'll come back on. Love you guys too. I'll see you guys later. No problem. I'll keep you occupied and keep you company during the storm. I'll come back on here in like 2 hours. Bye.